Today we're talking skincare and what really works for us over 50 gals with mature skin. That's coming up next. Well, hey there, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I hope you're interested in talking about skincare today because I've got a lot to say. I've been on my skincare journey for almost a year and a half now, and recently my skin seems to have made a quantum leap in responding to my skincare. I thought now would be a good time to do a video and share what I think has really worked in my personal skincare journey. If you're not familiar with my story, I'll give you the brief version so you kind of know the starting point. I neglected my skin all my life. I just didn't get into skincare. You know, when we were younger, it was wash your face with Noxzema and go to bed. There wasn't all the lotions and potions and serums then that we have now. And as I got older, I just never got on the skincare bandwagon and didn't really treat my skin very well at all. I went to sleep with my makeup on, I never used sunscreen. Pretty much, I just did not take care of my skin. About a year and a half ago, I returned from 2 years of full-time travel. And when I looked in the mirror, I was so shocked. You know, I had been playing for 2 years. I really hadn't worn makeup, I didn't wear sunscreen, I was just having fun. And mind you, I was in the Caribbean, I was in the Yucatan, I was in Ecuador that's very close to the sun. I was in a lot of places where sunscreen probably would have been a good idea. When I looked in the mirror when I got home, while I'd only been gone for 2 years, my skin looked like it had aged 10 years. Truly, I was pretty much horrified with what I saw. It was then that I decided to see if I could make an impact on my skin or if it was just too late. When I started on my skincare journey, I was 62 years old. I'm 63 today. The good news is that I think I have been able to make an impact on my skin in the almost year and a half that I've been working on it. I just gotten out of the shower, I've dried my hair and done my skincare. So the only thing that I have on my skin today is skincare, and I have a little bit of the Nivea Blackberry lip balm just to give my lips a little bit of color. Here is some video of what my skin looked like when I first started on my skincare journey. And I always like to show a video because I think how your skin moves on your face is so much more indicative of the freshness and youthfulness of your skin than just a flat photograph. You can see that my skin was a lot looser, a lot less firm, a lot more wrinkly, and just a lot more aged looking than I think it is now. I have been on a very dedicated, very consistent skincare journey since I started my YouTube channel a little less than a year and a half ago. What I'm going to be sharing today are the products and tools that I think have really made the most difference in my skin. Now, this is my personal journey and everyone's skin is different. So the things that might work for me may not work for you. That's what's so important in finding out your particular skin type and the products and active ingredients that are going to work for your skin. Now, I want to let you know I am not a doctor, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a plumber. I am nothing. I am totally unqualified to tell anyone what to do with their skin. What I'm going to be sharing today is what I have used and what I think has worked the best for me to make the changes that I see in my skin now. I'm going to separate this video into two parts. The first is going to be the serums, lotions, actives, any type of product that I actually apply to my skin. Part 2 is going to be all about the tools and devices I've used that I think have made a difference in how my skin looks. As always, all the products that I mentioned today will be listed and linked below, and they'll also be over on the blog, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's hop into skincare. I do think that I have learned quite a bit about skincare in the last 14-15 months, particularly for my very mature skin. One thing that I found is really important in skincare is consistency. I can give myself a thumbs up for being very, very consistent with my skincare. I did do some things in the beginning that I wouldn't do again, but being consistent both morning and evening I think has really served me well. A good skincare routine starts with something just as simple as cleansing your skin, and that was something that I didn't do regularly. I was lazy. I would go to sleep with my makeup on. I wouldn't rinse my face off in the morning. I just was not good at skincare. Now I am. I wash my face religiously every evening. I rinse it off with clear water in the morning. Right now I'm using 2 gentle cleansers on my skin. One's in my sink and one's in my shower, so I kind of go back and forth. The CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser I think is perfect for mature skin because it's so gentle and it's non-stripping. And I'm really loving this Neutrogena Skin Balancing Milky Cleanser. I've just started using this and I love this scent and I love the way it makes my skin feel. In addition to washing my face regularly, a good moisturizer is vital and sunscreen is absolutely essential. It doesn't really do any good to implement a very comprehensive skincare routine without using sunscreen because you're going to be making 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. That sunscreen is going to be very, very important to protecting your skin and preserving the improvements you're making with your skincare routine. I have a few sunscreens that I use. I love all of them for different reasons. I'll have them listed and linked below, and you can go ahead and check them out and see if any of them look interesting to you. As far as active ingredients, I really stick by what I started with in the very beginning, and that was 3 main ingredients that I still feel are the foundation of a very effective anti-aging skincare routine. That's vitamin A, vitamin B, and vitamin C. Vitamin A, of course, is our retinoids. There are lots of retinoid products out on the market. The one that I'm using, and I've been using for a long time now, is Curology. And Curology is sponsoring this portion of the video. I've actually been using Curology since the beginning of my skincare routine, long before they ever knew who I was, and I fell in love with Curology for a couple of reasons. Here in the States, you need a prescription for tretinoin, which is the retinoid that I use on my face. And I can get that from Curology. The nice thing is that the interface is all done online. You submit some photos, you talk a little bit about your skincare issues, and they formulate your personal prescription based on what you shared with the doctor and the doctor's experience about what would be best for your skin. So I've been able to adjust my formula of Curology as time has gone by, and my skin has developed a tolerance for tretinoin. I've been able to up my percentage of tretinoin and have a more effective formula for my face. Through Curology, your prescription is tailor-made for your personal skin. Currently, my formula is niacinamide 4%, tretinoin 0.14%, and azelaic acid at 5%. So this is perfect for my skincare needs and the results that I'm looking for. I simply use 1 pump at night and place it all over my skin, and I actually even put it down my neck because my neck is not sensitive and is able to handle it. My Curology has been such a gift to my skincare because it is so easy and so hassle-free. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you'll know that I like affordable products that don't have a hassle factor to them. And Curology really does tick all those boxes for me. It's a wonderful, easy way to get a customized prescription perfect for my face with the tretinoin that I'm looking to add to my skincare routine at a very, very affordable price. They've been wonderful from the beginning, and I was using Curology before I started my YouTube channel. Their website is wonderful. The communication is terrific. I really can't say enough about how easy and user-friendly the whole company is. So if you're looking to add a tretinoin into your skincare routine, even if you're just beginning with a retinoid product, they will be able to customize your prescription with a lower dose so that it is an easier acclimation for your skin. If you guys use the link down below, you'll be able to get your first month of Curology free. You just pay for shipping and handling, and that's a wonderful way to try it out. My vitamin A or tretinoin is from Curology, and I couldn't be more pleased with my Curology experience. The second foundational ingredient in a good anti-aging skincare routine is vitamin B or niacinamide. And I get my niacinamide from The Ordinary. You guys know how much I love The Ordinary, not only for their excellent formulations, but their great price point. This bottle of niacinamide contains 1% zinc, and I often use this morning and evening. Niacinamide is one of those ingredients that is perfect for almost every skin type. What it does is it actually makes all skin types function more efficiently. That's why I, at 63 years old, can use niacinamide, and my daughter at 30 years old, without my anti-aging issues, can also use niacinamide and see a positive impact on her skin. Definitely vitamin B, in my case niacinamide, has been an excellent addition to my skincare routine, and I think it's made a great improvement in my mature skin. The third ingredient, of course, is vitamin C, and you guys know how much I love vitamin C. I've actually been DIYing my own vitamin C for, gosh, pretty much since I started my skincare routine, and I actually have a video on it, and I'll go ahead and link it up here if you want to check that out. I love making my own vitamin C serum for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's very, very inexpensive. I can make a bottle of vitamin C for less than $1, which really opens up the options for me to be able to use a lot of it on my skin, because I'm not worried about going through a bottle quickly and having to repurchase and invest that money again. I really loved DIYing my own vitamin C serum and will continue to do it. However, I know that a lot of you don't want to DIY, that you just want to purchase a serum. The one that I have been testing and trying lately is the Glow Maker from Maelove. You guys probably know about the Glow Maker. It's a legendary product. This is a beautiful antioxidant serum and is formulated with vitamin E and ferulic acid, two ingredients that my DIY formula doesn't have. Now, I could add vitamin E very, very easily to my DIY serum. I just haven't gotten around to it. So the benefits of having the vitamin E plus ferulic acid really help the vitamin C or L-ascorbic acid work more effectively on your skin. So for me, it's kind of a toss-up. I can use more of my DIY formula, and I can add more vitamin E if I just got off my kapootie and put it in there. Or you can use this serum and have the increased efficacy with the other ingredients in this vitamin C formula. So to sum up, what I think are really the best products for slathering onto your skin for an anti-aging skincare routine is definitely consistency in washing your face, moisturizing your face, and using sunscreen. Once you've got that down, adding vitamin A, vitamin B, and vitamin C, I feel, are really going to help enhance your skin and start a very, very effective anti-aging routine. There's one more kind of guest ingredient I want to talk about today, because I just started using it about the past month or 6 weeks. And it has made such a huge difference in my skin that I really want to talk about it today. It's a little bit of a newer addition to the skincare world, and there really aren't very many companies that are producing a product like this and doing it well. That product is copper peptides. I've been using and testing the NIOD copper amino isolate for about 4 to 6 weeks now, and I am so surprised because the difference in my skin is so noticeable. What I can say that this has done for my skin is that it has really enhanced the firmness and the bounciness of my skin. I'll describe it like this. It is similar to when you pull a cake out of the oven and you kind of tap the top to see if it's done and it bounces back. That's how my skin feels. I feel like now it bounces back, when before it would kind of like just sort of sink in. There wasn't a lot of firmness and bounciness to my skin. To be honest with you, I am really surprised to see this happen for my skin. I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know if I was going to see any results at all. But I am now on the bandwagon of thinking copper peptides really do make quite a difference, particularly for anti-aging. It has become one of my real favorite ingredients, and right now I'm thinking this is going to be a regular addition to my skincare routine. Here's the thing with copper peptides. There aren't a lot of companies that are manufacturing a good quality copper peptide. This is from NIOD, which is of course the sister company to The Ordinary. The parent company is DISMUTASE. I will go ahead and have this listed down below. Here's the deal. They're sold out, and they sell out quite often. The other company that I've heard has a good product is Dr. Picard, and I've heard that from several people. The problem with Dr. Picard right now is that they will take your order, but they don't have any product in stock. So they're taking your order and they're waiting to fulfill the orders, and I don't know when they're going to get fulfilled. I think that copper peptides are going to become a very big part of an anti-aging skincare routine, and over time more companies will produce them, but right now the market is a little bit thin. As soon as I have more information about additional products that might work well, I'll make sure to let you know. Now let's jump into the tools and devices that I think have really made the biggest impact on my skin in the last, little less than a year and a half. I have tried a lot of little gadgets over that time, and there are just a few that really stand out to me as having made a significant impact on my anti-aging journey. If I was to pick one tool or device that I feel like has been the most important, it's gonna be different than you might guess. My number one choice of all the devices and tools I've used is my red light unit, for a couple of reasons. First of all, there is so much science behind the benefits of red light, not only for anti-aging, but for health overall. A good, strong red light device can not only impact our skin, fine lines, and wrinkles, but it also does so much for overall health and well-being, wound healing, sore joints. LED lights, whether it's red, blue, green, whatever color, can have such a great impact on our health. I find that red light for me is the best choice because I'm primarily interested in anti-aging. However, I've been using my red light device the last couple of weeks for a multitude of things, most significantly on my knees. I've been involved in a lot of activities that have caused my knees to become very sore and swollen. So I put the red light on my knees for 10 minutes a day just to help with the healing of those joints. I do my red light therapy every morning for 10 minutes, and it's super easy for me because I have just figured out a time while the water's boiling for my coffee that I sit in front of my red light unit, and it works perfectly. 10 minutes with the red light, my water's ready to pour into my French press, and I'm good to go. If I had to only pick one of the devices or tools that I have added to my skincare routine since I started, it would absolutely be this red light unit, because it's not only so effective with anti-aging and reducing fine lines and wrinkles, but it is so beneficial for our overall health. Now the rest of these are not going to be in any particular order. I'm just going to go through the tools and devices that I use regularly. And the reason that I use them regularly, because I have found with all the little gadgets and tools I've tried, that these are the ones that have really made an impact. The next type of tool I want to talk about is microcurrent. And you guys know that I have been using the NuFace since the very beginning of my skincare routine, even before I started my YouTube channel. I really love the NuFace, and this is a handy dandy little microcurrent device. However, I've recently started using the Maelove. It's also a microcurrent device, and I'm really liking it. I actually got it to test it out, and it has, for me, a more useful and effective microcurrent device than my NuFace. Does this mean I don't like my NuFace? No, absolutely not. And I think the NuFace is perfect for so many people. The MyoLift is microcurrent. It's a different type of microcurrent. And for me, I prefer this one now because of the benefits. I do think that each one of these devices are very good, and each one is going to be perfect for certain people. I am going to do a full review of the MyoLift, and I'm going to do a comparison video between the NuFace and the MyoLift. So if you have the NuFace, don't worry, it's a great device, and I used my NuFace for 1.5 years and was very happy with it. MyoLift is a company that produces medical grade microcurrent devices. In other words, they produce the type of units that when you go to a dermatologist or an esthetician, that's the type of units that MyoLift makes. However, they do produce this one unit for at-home use. And again, I'm going to do a complete video on this unit, why I like it, and I'm also going to do a video comparing the two units, the NuFace and the microcurrent. If you're not familiar with microcurrent, you're probably wondering, what does it do for your skin? It actually does quite a number of things, all of them great for anti-aging. The biggest benefit for me is the enhancement of the muscles underneath the skin. Your face is the only place on your body where the skin is actually attached to the muscles. So if you can lift and firm the muscles underneath your skin, it really makes your face look more lifted and more toned. That's one of the things that microcurrent does, is it stimulates the muscles underneath your skin to encourage your face to lift up. I actually did a treatment with my MyoLift this morning, and I could clearly see the difference in one side of my face that had been treated to the other side of my face that haven't. And I will make sure to include video footage of that when I do a full MyoLift review. Not only does microcurrent stimulate the muscles in your face, it also stimulates the production of collagen. And collagen is kind of the binding agent on our skin that makes our skin look firmer and more taut. And of course, collagen production diminishes as we age, along with everything else. And so anything that we can do to stimulate collagen production is really going to help in that anti-aging process. So definitely microcurrent has been a big part of my anti-aging routine since the beginning, and I will continue to use it. The next tool that I want to talk about is my Nivea, and you guys know that I've had pretty great results with the Nivea. The Nivea is an FDA cleared at-home laser device, and this little device uses the same type of laser technology that you would get in an esthetician's or a dermatologist's office. As a matter of fact, and I researched this company before I tried their product, that's what they do. They produce medical grade lasers. They just developed this one and went through the FDA clearing process in order for those of us who want to do DIY at home would have something to use. I've been using this 5 months now, and I just did a video showing my 5-month results. I'll go ahead and link it up here. If you haven't seen that and you're interested in impacting kind of deeper wrinkles on your skin, I would take a look at that because there's some pretty significant results. I did have some results that I was less than impressed with from the Nivea, so I can't say it was 100% of a win for me, but the areas of my face, particularly my nasal labial folds and my marionette lines, I saw a huge improvement from using the Nivea. So definitely of the tools that I will continue to use, the Nivea is one of them. I get asked all the time if I had to pick one between the Nivea or microcurrent, which one would I choose? And the answer is it's really going to be an individual decision because they do different things. The Nivea really targets deep lines, fine lines, in other words, the heavy appearance of wrinkles on your skin. It's more of a targeted process. In other words, because the tip on this laser is so tiny, if I wanted to try to use this on my neck, it would take me forever. But it's very good at targeting these very specific areas that have deep lines and wrinkles. And what it does is it stimulates collagen through that heat induction into the skin. Microcurrent is a different technique and it produces different results. For me, what I use the microcurrent for is the lifting of the muscles underneath my skin. In other words, it gives my face a much more lifted appearance than before I use it. Whereas both of these do stimulate collagen, I think that the main use for each is different. This is more for fine lines and wrinkles on the surface of your skin. For me, this is more for a more lifted, tighter, firmer look on my entire face and neck. The last tools I want to talk about today are so affordable and so easy to use that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned them. And these are my derma rollers. I have 2 derma rollers, one for my face and one for my body. If you're not familiar with a derma roller, it's this little lightweight tool that has a roller on it, and that roller has little pins that actually penetrate into your skin when you roll it over to your skin. I know that sounds like a torture device, but trust me, it doesn't hurt and it doesn't feel weird. It just feels, I don't know, like you're scraping a comb over your skin or something. What a derma roller does through those tiny little punctures on your skin is those little punctures cause your skin to increase collagen and elastin production, which makes those areas of your skin appear firmer. This is an excellent, affordable tool if you don't want to venture into something like a red light unit, a microcurrent unit, or an at-home laser device. These run about $20. They last for a few months with regular use, and they really do a great job of stimulating collagen and elastin production, and that's the name of the game when it comes to anti-aging skincare. The reason I have 2 is because the depth of the needle that you want to use on your face, which is 0.25, is different than the depth of the needle you want to use on your body, which I believe is 1.5. I'll have them listed down below. The deeper derma roller is the one that I use on my body, my arms, both upper arms and lower arms, my décolleté, and my thighs. And the reason I'm using this on those areas of my body is that it is scientifically proven, and there are lots and lots of before and after pictures here on YouTube and everywhere else of derma rolling skin to make it look tighter and firmer. You know how we age, we can get that little crinkly, wrinkly stuff at the top of the arm? Derma rolling will really help with that. And as a matter of fact, I currently have what I'm calling the Winter Wobbly Skincare Club, and I'll go ahead and link up here a little video that you can find out more about it. What we're doing in that club, and we have a Facebook page and a private Patreon page, is that we're derma rolling our skin, the skin on our bodies, for the rest of the winter until springtime to see if we can really impact that crinkly, wobbly parts of our skin. Derma rolling, it's an excellent, easy, affordable, and effective anti-aging skincare tool that you can do at home. I put a lot of research and time and effort into really finding out over the past 14-15 months what works for my skin for anti-aging. And I think I've been successful in finding some products and some tools that have really worked for me. The very best tips I can share are to be consistent, take it one step at a time, and find products that are specifically designed for your skin type. When I first started this journey, I didn't know if it was too late or if it was even going to work. I just knew that my skin didn't look very good. It looked very sallow, very old, very wrinkled, and just very weathered looking. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to impact my skin or if I was just too old. I think what I have discovered over the past months is that you can impact your skin at any age. And we're so lucky today that there are so many wonderful, affordable, accessible products that we can use to really easily implement an anti-aging skincare routine. I have loved sharing this journey with you, and I have loved talking about those products and tools that I feel like have really made a difference on my skin. I hope you found this useful, fun, and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just thrills me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.